Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the fact that it costs money to be legal in Asia. What are we talking about here? I'll talk to clients, prospective clients, folks like that, and we will, we'll be talking about the prices of doing various things. And one of the most, over time, I won't say it's annoying, but over time it does get kind of irritating, sort of hearing the same thing over and over. Well, I can do this, I can do it this way, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like, yeah, it's also illegal. Oftentimes, I remember saying this years ago, 10 years ago and more, people would say, well, I can just live in Thailand on a tourist visa. Yeah, you could do that until you couldn't, and they started deporting people who were clearly living in Thailand and working here. Some 7-8 years ago they were doing that. And when the policy changed, it changed overnight, and people were getting stopped at the border, presuming everything was hunky-dory, and getting told, yeah, you need to come back to Thailand in a year. We're not letting you back in because we think you're living here. That's just one example. Another example, now this is a bit of an extreme example, but I've done other videos contemporaneously with this one wherein I describe the fact that some about 100 Indian folks, gathered for an illegal gambling junket. Basically, they all went down to a hotel in Pattaya, rented out a conference room, and then decided to basically have a floating illegal casino in that conference room. Now, they were able to do that, and they got away with it. They were gambling for a while, and then they were all arrested. So again, it costs money to be legal in Thailand. In that scenario, yeah, although in theory it might have been possible to get licenses for what they were doing, in practice it'd be very difficult, although technically possible. But we may see in the coming years Thailand changing the law and allowing more gambling, more gaming activities to go on in this jurisdiction. I'm here to tell you it's going to cost money. There's going to be money and fees associated with licensing under that scenario. Point I'm trying to make here, it's not a big point about, pay and come hire a lawyer, this, that, and the other thing. Not really. My point is, though, you're a foreign national in a foreign country. You don't have any inherent rights within that country to, for example, work or to live there forever, to reside there, unless and until you've gone through the appropriate protocols. Part of those appropriate protocols are going to be paying various fees associated with government fees, possible processing fees, administrative fees, in order to maintain that lawful status. Again, this video isn't meant to be snarky. It's not meant to be condescending. It's just meant to kind of act maybe as a wake-up call a little bit that, hey, you're not in your home country. You're in a place that you're a foreign person in, and your rights are truncated compared to the locals. One of my favorites was, I remember years and years ago, and at the time, these were just things I just sort of nodded along with because I was a young guy. But older guys, I'd be doing somebody's retirement visa or something, they'd say, oh, I want to set up this. And I said, well, technically, you're not work authorized on a retirement visa. Well, Thais just are outside running a fruit stand. And I said to one of them, finally, I got a little older, I think I had enough gumption to kind of say something back a little bit. I said, yeah, they're Thai. Did you see the name on the door when you came in the airport? It's called Thailand. They can do that. If they want to sell watermelon by the side of the road, they're Thai. It's what they do. You're not. And not to be condescending, not to be snarky. It's just the facts of the matter. And yes, it will cost a little extra money to get into legal status, oftentimes to get into proper legal status here in the Kingdom of Thailand.